All right, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon in OSCON. I'm here with Neil Levine. Neil, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Barton. It's always a privilege and a joy to speak to you.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. So you have been at Inktank now for how long?
Almost a year, just a month or two shorter of a year. So yeah, I joined last October, and it's been going great guns.
So what does it, for people who don't know, what does Inktank do?
So Inktank is the primary sponsor of Ceph, which is an open source, massively scalable distributed storage system. So it's a software-defined storage. You want scale out, multi-petabyte, exabyte level storage, you can do it with our technology. It's all open source, just runs on any server you want, Dell or others.
So what would be some of the other options people would look at, and why would they go with you?
So there's a few. I mean, software-defined storage is now one of these other big buzz phrases everybody's kind of jumping into. So EMC and even NetApp kind of use this phrase, but other sort of pure software plays are proprietary ones. Like Center is probably one of the best well-known ones, but in the open source world, there's OpenStack Swift, there's Ceph, Intel have Lustre. There's a few projects, but Ceph is certainly one of the bigger and more active open source communities around us at the moment.
And what about interoperability? How much are you all pushing that, and how much are you staying true to what you do?
So, well, specifically with Ceph, we support object block files. So if you want to use the S3 API, you can go ahead and use that. If you just want to use this like a virtual disk, you can do that. If you want to use Samba or NFS, you can do all of that. So we're very agnostic towards the protocol. That's one of the big things about Ceph. It's unified. We do all of this in a single box. But you do see, and we've seen at OSCON, there is some discussion around S3 versus Swift APIs on the storage side. With Switzerland, we'll support whatever the customers want, and so that gives us a great interoperability story.
And when you make your sale, who are you talking to? Are you going to the business, the ops, the devs, mixture of all?
That's a good question. It's tending to be these kind of cloud, fast-moving DevOps teams. It's not the traditional storage teams who have very, very conservative change policies. It tends to be the guys who are deploying things like OpenStack and CloudStack. They want to move quickly. They want to do scale out. That's what they're using cloud. So they're going to try new storage technologies. So it's typically that these guys bring us in as part of a cloud solution, realize we're great for doing easy scale out, low cost storage, and then they introduce us to the traditional storage guys who then end up using us for other applications.
Awesome. And what's the big thing we should look for, say, in the next year with Ceph and with Inktank?
Oh, wow. Well, we've got a growing community, and we've sort of got a high velocity on the project, so lots of big features coming out. We're going to be doing tiering, which allows you to do this kind of Facebook-style hot, warm, cold migration of data. That's a big thing we've got coming up. We're doing deeper integration with OpenStack. We're going to be supporting live migrations, all that kind of stuff. We've got APIs coming out everywhere, so we can get developer communities building up tools around our technology. So all sorts of kind of things. But yeah, we're right now, especially for being at OSCON, we're really looking to just get that upstream integration, so people are embedding Ceph into their applications and their cloud management stacks, their monitoring systems, and so on.
Neil Levine, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks, Barton.